Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. This is a continuation of my Chosin Reservoir mission 1 from Fields of Fire, Volume 2. And we're on to turn 6, so we've completed half of the mission. Well, half of the game. We haven't completed half the mission. We haven't completed any part of the mission as yet. We haven't achieved any objectives, but we're halfway through the amount of turns that we've been allocated to do so. And I think I need to speed up a little bit. As I mentioned at the end of the last video, if you haven't seen that, please go and watch it. I need to take either this objective or this objective. Objective 1, objective 2. I have to clear and secure either one of those to win. And the closest unit I've got so far is here. So I've got a fair bit to go. I cannot go diagonally either. So this guy could go here, here, here. That's 3 turns at the fastest. So for 4 turns. So I've really got to get a move on. Which means I've actively got to engage here rather than just using my artillery to soften them up. It's time to actually start moving in and doing something about it. But that means I need to get the commands to do so. And with that, let us go into the game. So we're starting with the friendly higher HQ event phase. Let's see, we'll draw a card, see if we get anything. We do not. Then we go to the battalion HQ impulse, where we have him activate my company HQ. So he's now activated. And then we go to the company HQ impulse, where we draw a card to see how many actual commands he gets. Last turn, we got 1. We get 1 this turn. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, well, he's veteran. He's down here, so that's 2. It's getting worse, because last time he at least had 1 saved. He's only got 2 commands. That's no good. Okay, well, the main 2 platoons we need to get moving are Platoon 2 and Platoon 1. So those are the 2 I'm going to activate. That's first platoon, flip, and second platoon, flip. And that's all the commands. That's rubbish. I'm sorry. That is poor. That's why you need to sometimes save these things. You can't just rely on them all the time. Okay, so platoon HQ and staff impulse. We haven't activated any of the staff. So we're going to start with second platoon, because that's one where I'm pushing. And hopefully he can get some decent orders. So where is second platoon? He's over here. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right, so he's under cover and he's a line unit. He is under telephone, just making sure that I could have given that order of activation, which I could. So 5. That's the way to do it. 5. Undercover 6. And saved one is 7. So he's got 7. That's better. Okay, with 7, you can only spend a maximum of 6. So what are we going to do? We need to get a move on, as I said. And we can't move diagonally, so we're going to move everybody forward. They're not firing at anyone at the present moment, so we're going to move everybody forward. Well, he can't, because those 2 are under... nah. Yeah. Okay. So he orders the artillery forward into that cover with those 2 guys there. Okay. With the artillery's ready to go. Okay. So he will be marked exposed. Mark as exposed. Okay. He can't order the rest forward because he's in a different area on that card. So he now moves out. Now, movement within a card, does that make you exposed? I assume it does. Boom, 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 boom. Move within a card and mark it as exposed. Because then if I want to move them to do a platoon movement to an adjacent card, all good order units of the same platoon on the same card that are not marked as exposed. Okay, so he's going to move out of the cover himself, which will then mark him as exposed. So that's 2 orders. So he's got 4 left. He then orders, as a platoon move, all the units of second platoon, apart from himself, into that cover, I suppose. So they will all be marked as exposed when they get there. So that's, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mark as exposed. That was, so it leaves him with 2 orders left. I think he's done. They didn't open fire on anyone from that position. Can they see anyone? Okay, so they're on level 2 here. That's level 3. There's no one there. So they can't. Oh, that's level 4. Oh, let me just. Level 4. See to level 2 to level 4. Yeah, that's a straight line of sight. Boom, boom, boom. They can see there. Okay, so we will place a PDF, which will come from here. Rotate clockwise, zoom, and that will put a volume of fire, which is automatic weapons, because machine gun team in the cover. There we go. Maybe I should have had that in place already. Oh well. That's the thing about this game. You are going to miss so much. So many things to look at. But okay. But we've done that now. So they've moved forward. He's can't go any further. He's got 2 commands left. I think we'll bank those. So where is he? There. Down to there. Well, wait a minute. He had 7. Take away 5. He's used 4 commands. Because I'm using D6, aren't I? To keep track. Use 4, so he's got 3 left. Flip that. Boom. First platoon. Yeah. Gets 1. Where is first platoon? Where's the HQ? Is he still back over here? He is. So he's not undercover. He's a veteran though. So that makes that 2. 2. And he had 3 remaining. So we've got 5. Okay, so it's not too shabby. Right. Well, he needs to get forward. He does. So let's just zoom in a little bit there. Right. He's got enough people on here to start dealing with this situation. So with 5 orders, he's going to move forward himself. I don't think we need these guys yet. So he'll move forward into... No, he won't move into cover. He'll move here. Get marked as exposed because there's no volume of fire on there, because the enemy are under artillery fire here. Therefore, they can't see out of that card. Okay. So that's 1 of his 5. So he's got 4 remaining. Right. I need to get into that card. There are 5 enemy squads there. Sorry, 5 enemy steps, 2 squads under that cover. You know what? I think another thing I didn't count with that incoming. There could have been a -2 because of the overstackedness in that hex card. Oh well, missed that one too. All right. He will order this assault team. No, he won't. No, he won't. His next order is to order this bazooka team to fire at. So we're at level 3. They're at level 2. Order them to fire at those guys. So that'll take him to 3 orders remaining. And fire the bazooka. So it requires 2 cards. Looking for the grenade symbol. 1, 2. Didn't get it. Okay. He then orders this unit to throw a grenade because it's downhill of them. So he orders them. So actually now at the present moment, there's a mist grenade in there, isn't there? That's a good point. We're going to fire mist grenade. And then flip it. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. So there's a mist grenade on that card. Okay. They can't throw it back up the hill. So he then orders this unit here to throw a grenade, but it's throwing it downhill. So again, he's a veteran, so he's drawing 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's not nice. He's only 2 orders left. Okay. Okay. I do still I want to get on that card, don't I? But I don't fancy sending an assault team to fight off 2 enemy squads. So we'll bring the battalion mortar. How many shots has he got remaining? Battalion mortar. He has 2. Tell you what, let's try and bring some WP down in there. So acquired target. So he wait a minute, he's a different location. Can't order him. Can't order him. No, can't order him. So okay. We will try to move the assault team forward then. Get a move on. So that'll take him down to 1 order remaining, and they will try to infiltrate, drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Darn it. They're in. That leaves him with 1 order. I need to mark that as exposed because they didn't mark as exposed. Okay. So now I need to cease fire. So this isn't firing on that card. It's firing over here with a mortar. These are firing on here with small arms. So we can get them to try and stop their own fire. So he just orders a ceasefire, which they do. It doesn't have to be in the same location. It's on the same card. They get the order, ceasefire. Right. Okay, dokie. So still -1 for, no, it's now small arms. Place the small arms because it's only the small arms from this unit that's firing on there at the present moment, which will get 3rd platoon to cancel when we get there. So he's used all his commands up 1st platoon. Okay, that's the only initiative I had. So now it's the platoons without initiatives. We've got 3rd platoon. Looking at the literature number, 1. Thank you. 1. He's not undercover and he's a line unit. So he gets 1. He had 1 remaining, so he gets 2. Yippee! Okay. So we want to ceasefire here to take that PDF off there. So he orders a ceasefire on this card for 1. So that removes that. Which then removes, not that one, sorry, removes, there's no volume of fire from my units on here, onto here, but he is actually now putting automatic fire. So I should have actually changed that to automatic fire. And these guys are putting, so the crossfire's gone. Delete that. That's still there, but that'll be removed soon. So they're putting all pinned fire on me. In here, from them onto them. Okay, all right, that's that update. So that's ceasefire. So you've got 1 order remaining. Hmm. Do we need? We could run a paralyzed guy 1 step. Yeah, I think that might be worth doing. And then we can use the EXO to hopefully move those guys up. Yeah. Okay, so his 1 order is to remove that paralyzed. Oh, he's pinned. Should he been pinned? He retreated last time. There was no volume of fire. That pin should have come off. It probably was under that. I didn't see it. Okay, so that's unpinned. He should have been unpinned from that previous step in the previous turn. And then we'll change him to a litter team. And that's 3rd platoons, 2 orders. Done. Okay. Then we have to do the mortar section and the platoon and the machine gun platoon before we do my staff. Right, so the mortar section gets, that's twice that's happened, gets 3. Let's reshuffle those. Gets 3. It's not going to need 3, so, but there's his 3. He's lying, so, and he's undercover, so it's 4, but all we want him to do, he's got a PDF onto them. Keep firing, boys. They're at level 3. That's a level 2, level 3, so you can still see there, you can do overhead fire. Keep firing. So we'll take him down to 5. Use ammo. Boom. That puts that -3 heavy weapons still there. Okay. And he can only save. We don't need to do any more, so that's him doing. Machine gun platoon. Where is he? He brought ammo up, didn't he? There he is. Okay. Draw a card. Wasted. Gets 3. He's up here. Okay. I'm just using him as an ammo carrier at the moment. He goes back there for exposed for 1. That's basically it at the present moment. So yeah, done. So he can only save 9 for his veteran. Yeah. I know I'm not being really efficient with him. So any advice in the comments, please. Right, so that's the mortar section. So now we've got my EXO first sergeant, and they all get 1. So we'll start with the gunnery sergeant, who's got 2, so he now goes to 3. Now the gunnery sergeant is here. We can't move diagonally, but we're going to move him straight ahead onto this guy. Okay, it's exposed. There's no volume of fire here. They can't fire out at the present moment. So that's fine. That's 1. of his three, so he's got two remaining. Do we want to move this forward? No, because we've got this volume of fire over from here now. 2, 3, 4. Then we'd have to cease fire that. I'm quite happy with that fire going in. But do we want to move him this way? And then hopefully we'll get maybe 2 attempts to throw grenades here. Or are we happy with him on that card? You know what? I'm going to save the orders. We're happy with him on that card. So he saves 2. Right, first sergeant, he only gets 1. He's over here. Right, what we got going on here? So on here at the present moment, we've got PDF coming from... Oh, that's on the card, isn't it? That's right. And we cease to fire. And we still have that heavy weapons. We haven't got the fire mission coming in here now. So he's got 1 order. Let's take the litter team up to a fire team. There we go. And that puts him back to 0. And the XO, he's got 1. And the XO, I want to do them. He can't do a platoon move with them. Do we move another? Let's see. Well, let's move this 75 mil up. So they move in and get marked as exposed. And that's the XO done. I'm not getting any orders with these guys, but there we go. Right. We now have general initiative 4. I think that's the most I've ever seen. Wow. 4. 4. Okay. This is where we need to keep moving up, isn't it? All right. This assault team, move into here. Mark as exposed. 3. Right, so we've got machine gun fire coming here. We want to give this guy some backup. We have a machine gun here. So we tell that to move forward into the, well, he moves. Oh, he's already once exposed. So the veteran moves forward. There we go, into that cover there. Mark as exposed now. Yeah, so that's leaves me with 2. So we've still got that machine gun PDF coming now from the exposed machine gun into here, so that's fine. Okay. On this card itself, in here, this guy, he's going to try and fire a grenade into that cover. So he's drawing 2 cards to do so. 1, darn it. Got 1 order remaining. That didn't go too well, did it? How much cover is on this card? 1. It's already there, so we can't draw any more cover. Mm. I didn't mark that as ammo expend. He tried in the last, so we could try. That can't fire because it's exposed. We could try one more grenade from here, from this unit. Anywhere else we've got a bazooka? No. All right. Or we could. I don't want to bring artillery down on here, so I'm on there myself. So we'll try again from here into there. There is no other bazooka guy, is there? No. So drawing two, one, two. Ooh, got it. Okay, so let's just clone that. Boom, put that there. Boom, and flip it. In it goes. He's now out of ammo. So that's what this machine gun tuner guy is going to be doing. He's going to bring up some ammo for him. Okay, that was my general initiative all used up. Over to the enemy. What are they going to do? Let's see if they have a HU event. They do not. Right. Okay, so how many enemy cards do we have? There's one, two, oops, three, four, and five. So top to bottom, left to right. I don't think there's any other ones, is there? Double check. No. Top to bottom, left to right. Looking at five. We're looking at card number three. So one, two, three. So this card first. Okay. So we've got a couple of pin dudes in there. So we'll start with the paralyzed. So they are pinned and under fire. But they are under cover. They're in the foxhole, aren't they? Pinned, under cover. Right. That's 1 to 4. So the paralyzed team first does option 2, which is no action. And the other guy does option 1, which is 1 to 2 is no action, 3 is rally, 4 is fall back. Doesn't do either of those. That card is done. Right. Next card. So as we're looking at 1 to 4 is card 4, which will be 1, 2, 3, this one here. Right. Okay. Well, hopefully they're going to stay there. So pinned squad. So 2 pin squads. So pinned under fire. But in cover, so 1 to 4 option, and they're doing option 3, which he attempts to rally. He's a green unit, so he gets 1. He rallies, so he's no longer pinned. Mark as unpinned, and there we go, unpinned. The other pinned dude, 1 to 4, he does option 4, which is he falls back. Okay. And we sort of tried that last time and we made the mistake. He actually falls back to there because he won't fall back to here because there's a volume of fire on there at the present moment in time, and he won't fall back there, but same reason. So he falls back to there. Now, what does that mean here? Right, well, he is marked exposed because he is moving. Well, we've got squads firing here and we've got fire here. So level 3, level 4. So technically there is a volume of fire in there. Ooh, I need to check what he does. This is a little bit confusing, to be honest, because the rules, as in 8.6.3, fallback priorities, it says the card with the highest cover value, including the value of existing available cover. This can include cards occupied by opposing units. So that would be this card, but it's got +2. And it can get into that terrain there. However, the enemy fallbacks on the chart, 8.6.3, says the card with the highest cover value cover and concealment plus any available cover areas. And it shows there, as an example, move into cover that provides the best protection, taking into account cover value, stacking penalties, volume of fire targeting the cover. So targeting here at the present moment is that heavy weapons -3. This is going to go in a moment. So -3 +3, that's 0 as well. So there's 2 places with 0. This one has got +1, +2, -1. So this one's got a net +1. But that's got -5 at the moment, also still at the moment. That's going, but the enemy don't know that though, do they? So technically it's either this card or this card. So I've moved it to there. So I should actually determine it randomly. Okay, so 1 is this card. Draws a 2, so he falls back into there, exposed. Okay, I hope I got that right. The other guy, did we do him? He did, he rallied, didn't he? Yes, he rallied. Right. Okay, so that card is done as well. Okay, so we have boom, 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 boom. How many do we left? We have 1, 2, 3 left to resolve. We're looking at number 3, which would be 1, 2, which is this card here. So he's been done. Right, so we've got lots of pinned dudes under volume of fire into cover. So pinned under cover. Pinned under cover. 1 to 4 options. Start with a heavy machine gun. 2. Option 2, pinned under cover, no action. Right, this paralyzed guy, pinned under cover with the 4, he falls back, which is fine. He falls back onto here, marked as exposed. We still have 1. Now the fire team, option 4, he rolls a 3, He attempts to rally. He does, so he's no longer pinned. Unpin him. And in this paralyzed pin team, 1 to 4, he attempts to rally. So he's no longer pinned. Oh, no. Of course, attempts to rally. No, doesn't rally. Mark as pinned. Okay, so that's them done. He was done on the previous, they've been done. So take that to there. On this card, he's already been done. It's just these two, well, it's 1 and 2, see which card it is. 2, it's this card. Right, okay, so this litter team, now, he's a litter team, and he's no longer pinned. Okay. And he's not the same card as a casualty. Litter team with no casualty in line of sight. He actually does have casualty in line of sight here. Litter team with casualty in line of sight. Move towards closest casualty is a potential. I don't think you go forward in. Well, let's have a look. Litter team. Move infiltrate to adjacent card, but only if that card is a staging area or is a friendly occupied and has no volume of fire mark on it. So you won't try to go where there's a volume of fire marker onto it. So we have got litter team in the same areas. Casualties? No. Litter team with casualty in line of sight. Yes, but they wouldn't go on there because there's a volume of fire. Can't see anyone else. Litter team with no casualty in line of sight. In actual fact, because there's a volume of fire, they're not actually they're not in line of sight because there is a incoming in there. Okay, so 1 to 3. He does option 3, which is rally. And that would be auto because there's no volume of fire on there. I believe that's auto. Just check the rally actions. Rally. Convert a litter team to a fire team is auto if no volume of fire. So he becomes a fire team. This guy, who is a squad and in good order. Okay, and they're on deliberate defense. No, not under fire and no line of sight to an opposing unit. Has he got line of sight to an opposing unit? Don't think he does. Level 3, level 3, level 2. That's level 3. So no, he doesn't, because he can't see through that white phosphorus. Level 3, can't see through the incoming. Level 3, level 4 is going to block him, so he has no line of sight. Um, Not under fire and has no line of sight to an opposing unit. Auto. Remove unit. Place PC marker. There's already a PC marker on there. 8.6.2. Okay, let me check that rule. Okay. Some enemy activity hierarchy results will call for an enemy unit to be removed and be replaced with a PC marker on its current card. In all such cases, place the same letter PC marker that the enemy package was drawn from. If there is a PC marker already present, do not place another. Simply remove the enemy unit. In other words, he's pulled out and gone somewhere else. That's interesting. Didn't realize that would happen. Okay, so I'm just going to mark it as... Oh, delete. Boom. Okay. Because there's already put that PC marker A. Not seen that before. But anywho, so that's that one done. And that just leaves this as a team who is under a volume of fire. Who's unpinned. Okay, let a team in the same area as a casualty? No. Has got casualties in line of sight? No, because there's fire on it. So 1, 2, no action. 3, rally. He will attempt to rally. He's a litter team at the oh, there is a volume of fire, so he has to roll for it. He does. He becomes a fire team. Okay. And that concludes the enemy activity phase. Right, capture segment. Capture any paralyzed or litter teams alone. No, there is a fire team here, so no one's alone. Squad there, so no one's alone, so no capturing. Enemy casualties on unoccupied and friendly occupied cards are captured. No. Retreat segment. Retreat any unpinned paralyzed. No. None of that's occurring. No vehicles. Right. Fire mission update. Okay. So that's gone. All right. So just delete it. That's gone. Again, just delete it. So does that change anything? All right. So these guys now are pinned. So we have all pinned fire. Now, where will they fire? Where's the most of my units? I've got one assault they fire on here. So place PDF at the bottom. So they're firing down there, and they're all pinned. That's all pinned fire. Get it right. Come on, all pinned fire. Okay, on my unit. Yeah, now from here, what will they do? They're pinned fire. So they will fire. Well, they won't fire on here because they've got their own guys. I know they've got my guys as well. So they would fire on here or here. Hmm. That's got 2 steps. That's got 2 steps. Random. Random. Okay. Card number 1. This one here. So place PDF at the bottom. And that goes there. And then that changes clockwise. Boom. All pinned fire. Place volume of fire. All pinned. On here. Okay. We're not returning here because we've got nothing that can fire at that range. Don't quite like that one. Don't like that one. Maybe I should have brought some artillery fire there. But we didn't. So, okay. So this comes off. So firing on here then. They're firing all pinned. We're firing automatic weapons with a grenade. He's still firing heavy weapons on there. Right. Whew. Delete that. Think that's all that sort of updated. Any other fire? No. Okay. Potential contacts. Have we just gone into the one nuclear? Okay, so I think we just got the one. Yeah, we didn't go on any new cards apart from that one. So there we go. I was hoping to get on more new ones, but we just didn't. So potential contact B, we are now heavily engaged because we are engaged, plus we are with the on same card as the enemy. So I'll just increase that because we're here on the same card. Well, that's definitely not a critical hit. Small grenade. There we go. It wasn't a critical hit. Okay, so yeah, contact B. B, heavily engaged, is drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. So no new enemy on that one. Darn useful. Okay. Okay. We're getting close to the top of the map with this assault team. Good lad. That's potential contacts. Pinned recovery segment. Recover pinned that are not on an enemy card or under a volume of fire. These guys are under a volume of fire, so they are under a volume of fire. He's not under a volume of fire, so he recovers his pinned status. So let's put him up there. I think that's about it. Yes. NCMs. Okay. Net combat modifier for all those who go, what's the other about NCM? Right, I always do top to bottom, left to right. This is the first guy. He's under a -1 volume of fire from the machine guns over here. This machine gun here. Okay, so -1. And he's not under any cover. He rallied there. So -1. Yeah, just net -1. He becomes pinned. All right. Moving along. No fire here. Back down here. Into this card. Right. So that -1 is coming from this machine gun here. There is no crossfire. So it's -1 for the machine gun. We didn't bring any artillery this time. That is going through the green border, so that +1 does apply. So it's +1, +2 for the foxhole, +3 for pinned on each of them. -1, so it's +2. So we start with the paralyzed guy at +2. It's a miss, so he's now unpinned. Unpin. And then on the fire team at +2, it's a miss. He becomes unpinned. Okay. Onto this card. This is from the mortar. -3 heavy weapons. +2 for the hill. +1 cover. Okay. And he's pinned. All right, so let's just go through that again. +2, +3, -3. Pinned, net +1 on because he's pinned. It's a miss. He's no longer pinned. Unpin. All right, and these guys. So he's pinned. So it's 2, 3, 4. -3 is +1. That's a hit on the heavy machine gun. He is a green unit. Egong. He is a casualty. Hit results is a C. Okay, let's put that down there. Right, this guy is unpinned, so it's +2, +3, -3 is 0. He's also hit. Fire, so he's green. He's also a casualty. The hit result is a C. Okay, last one then. The paralyzed dude is +2, +3, +4, -3 is +1. He's still pinned. Okay, that's that card complete. Next row. On here, from these guys, +2 pinned, fire, +3 for the cover. Yeah, going through that green border there. So it's +3 for the cover. -2 exposed is net +1 for him. He's pinned. Hit result is pinned. On this guy, +2, +3. That's it, +3. That's a miss, so he's fine. Cool. All right, moving on into this card. Now, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. All right, so we've got a grenade landing in there. That grenade, where did that grenade come from? I don't think it came from this unit, nor did it. If it came from him, no, because that grenade miss came from these guys. So that actually will gain me an experience point for a grenade hit. But we'll resolve that in a minute. So we've got -4. Do we get the automatic weapons as well? Let me just check that. Okay, so the volume of fire. So automatic weapon and the grenade. Grenade hits are cumulative with each other. So we only get one volume of fire marker, which is the grenade. We take the biggest one there. However, miss grenade adds on to it, not that. So it's -4, -5 for the miss grenade. -5 +1. -4 for the Chinese unit. He's hit. Green. That's a. Is that a PL? Looks like a PL. Yeah. Paralyzed. The hit result is a PL. There we go. Right. Then on myself, we are exposed. There's no cover here. +2 all pin fire. Exposed is 0. And then the grenade -1. Net -1. Pinned. Okay, that's a good result in that way. Pinned. I'm going to give myself an experience there. I'm trying to remember. I'm sure it was this guy that got that grenade in there. So that gives me a experience point. Where's my experience points tracker? There it is. Technically, my first experience point. Add experience 1, which is for successful grenade attack at P range. There we go. I haven't counted my C's and P marker, C and B markers yet. I'll count those at the end. Right, so that's that card. This card here is suffering a all pinned fire from over here. So that's +2 for the all pinned. That's coming through the white side there, so that's +0. So net +2 on my machine gun team there. +2. He becomes pinned. Right. Any other fire down here? No. Okay. So now I'm going to consume ammunition. Right. So moving up here. No ammunition consumed by, I was about to say the Japanese there, but it's not, it's the Chinese. No, no, no. Right. So this machine gun firing across there consumes. Over here, no. None of these consume. This one here, they're not firing this, so it doesn't consume. The mortar, we did that shell. I fired that at the time. Okay. This machine gun here will consume. Mark as not ammo, use ammo. Because he's firing across into that card there. Managed to pin him. This couldn't see there, so he didn't fire at all. And I think that's it. Right, let's clean up. Boom. And then I'll check all the PDFs and such forth. Right, PDFs and volumes of fire. So coming in here is still the mortar, so that's fine, -3. They are now still firing on here. He's no longer pinned, so that becomes now small arms. Fire from there. He is firing on here. That was automatic. It now becomes all pinned from this dude. Okay, in here, he's pinned. They're still automatic fire weapons, so they're providing all pins, so that remains the same. He's firing across there. Fire from here. He's no longer pinned, is he? No. So he is firing on there with small arms. We're not firing back there yet. No. That's still firing on there with automatic. Okay. I think that's about it. Right. So I'm going to, I've done the cleanup. I've done all that. So that'll mean we end the turn. Yeah. We will be ending the turn. Go out again, turn 7. They'll move up to there. That will change that to there. That means I've got turn 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've got 4 turns remaining. Okay, I'm going to end this video here and bring this back up, or bring this up to the top. Wow. Okay, so we're again still making progress down that left flank, which is good. Keeping the enemy heavily engaged. See, when you keep them or engaged or heavily engaged, that means the less chance of one of those contact cards actually being an enemy unit. So I'm taking a little bit of advantage of that. Now, is that play in the system? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it because I'm still having to get the enemy heavily engaged. So they're focusing on that area whilst I'm coming around the flank. I suppose is that legitimate? Is it cheeky? let me know in the comments. And while you're there, if you're still here, if you can give us a like, that all helps the channel. Share with anyone who could think would be interested in this if they haven't been following me. If you are still following me and you like what I do, please do this, subscribe. Again, it gets the word out there about the channel, and do the notification bell. It allows you to know when I do another upload. And finally, yeah, you can become a member of the channel down from below. It's all underneath or near where you do the comments and such forth. And or if you'd like to do a super thanks, again, helps me fiscally, gets me a cup of coffee. Until next time, play games, have fun. Bye, internet.